redirect?
No, Your Honor.
All right, may this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good, thank you. Free to go. Okay, state, who's gonna be your next witness?
Judge, Deputy Corey Scheideg.
Okay,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So did I.
okay, very good, you may proceed.
Please state your full name for the record, spelling your last name for the court reporter.
My first name is Corey, C-O-R-E-Y. Last name is Scheideg, S-C-H-E-I-D-E-G-G.
How are you employed?
I'm a police officer with the Seminole Police Department,
And how long have you been with the Seminole Police Department?
just under a year.
And back in June and July of 2024, where were you working?
I was employed at the Polk County Sheriff's Office. I was assigned to their homicide unit,
How long had you been with the Polk County Sheriff's Office?
approximately 9 years.
Back then, was there an alert that was put out for a black Chevy Impala that came in from the Tampa Police Department?
Yes, ma'am, there was.
And were you actually provided with the tag number 68DLWD and the full VIN number for the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am, we were.
Were you, based on that alert, were you requested to go to a certain area in Polk County?
Yes, ma'am.
Where specifically did you go?
We went to a neighborhood in Auberdale. I don't remember the exact name of the neighborhood, but there was an address on Opal Road or Avenue in Auberdale. We were told to go conduct surveillance in that area in an attempt to locate this vehicle because it may possibly be there.
And if I were to, would looking at your report help refresh your recollection as to the actual street location?
Yes, ma'am, it would.
Okay. And do you have your report, or would you like me to bring you a copy?
I do not have my report.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Take a look at that, and once you look at that, hand it back.
Okay.
Did looking at your report help refresh your recollection as to the street address?
Yes, ma'am.
And what street address was that?
The street address is 475 Opal Avenue.
And do you know approximately what time that you were going out to that area?
I don't remember the exact time. I remember it was in the afternoon. Though.
Afternoon. And are we talking about June 26th of 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
When you went out to that area, what specifically, did you come into contact with that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am. We observed it backing out of 475 Opal Avenue. We watched it pull out of the driveway, and we conducted a traffic stop maybe a block away from the house. We could still see the residents from where we conducted the traffic stop.
And did you see how many occupants were in the black Chevy Impala at the time?
Yes, ma'am. There was one female in the vehicle.
And did you conduct a traffic stop of the vehicle?
Yes, I did.
And when you came into contact with the driver, did she provide you with her name?
She did.
And what was her name?
I don't recall her exact name. I believe it was Miss Allen.
Okay. Does Lorna Allen sound correct?
Yes, ma'am, it does. I don't recall her exact name. I believe it was Miss Allen.
Okay. Does Lorna Allen sound correct?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
And you said you came into contact with her, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, but the contact was just strictly to basically explain, hey, there's an alert out for this vehicle. We were told to come look for it. We found it, and then we stood by for the Tampa Police Department detectives.
Is that all that you did at that time?
At that time, yes, ma'am. Once the detectives got there, they alerted us that they would be doing a search warrant on that vehicle. So instead of doing the search warrant on the side of the road where we were, I contacted our crime information center and requested a tow truck, and then that vehicle was taken to our warehouse where it's a more controlled environment.
And Miss Allen, was she an older lady?
Yes, ma'am, she was.
Was she asked to stand by until Tampa Police Department could get there and explain what was going on with the vehicle that she was in?
I believe she stood by. I can't remember exactly. I think she had to go to the bathroom, so someone walked back to her house with her, I believe.
She was allowed to do that, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And was that the only role that you played in this particular case?
Yes, ma'am.
And you, after pulling over that vehicle on June 26th of 2024, you had alerted members with the Tampa Police Department and then stood by, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, we would pass the witness.
Okay, any questions, Mr. Gonzalez?
No questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Sonardi?
No questions.
Mr. Wise?
No questions.
Mr. Petrides?
No questions.
Okay, may this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, free to go.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Sure. All right, so are we ready to go with the next witness? Do you need a little,
Can we approach real quick?
yes? Yes. Okay,
State calls Detective David Albertson.
Mr. Rankin, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
hello. All right, you may proceed.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Detective.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for coming back. So we were talking the last time you were in court, we were discussing your work at the actual crime scene at the Home to Suites
Yes, sir.
and at the Holiday Inn.
Yes, sir.
You had testified to the jury that you did view the Dodge Charger in the crime scene
That's correct.
and the damage to the Dodge Charger.
Yes, sir.
After viewing the video from the Home to Suites in this case, did it appear to you that the Charger had passed through the gap between the area where there was a dumpster and the western wall of the hotel going through a parking spot?
Yes, sir.
And we looked at damage to a car that had been sitting there that had side swipes down the side of it. Did it appear that the Charger had contacted that vehicle?
Yes, sir. Based on the damage on the side of the parked vehicle, as well as the damage to, consistent with that on the driver's side of the victim's Charger.
Right. And there, you had testified about a motor vehicle fluid trail. Did that trail track through that area, and was it consistent with that path
Yes, it was.
to what you saw in the video?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, we didn't talk about this, I don't believe, but near the Charger, did you note when you were there in the scene that there was blood drops that left a trail leading into the Holiday Inn?
Yes, I did.
Did you go into the Holiday Inn?
I did.
Did you view the blood deposits within the lobby of the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Did you note that there was drops leading up to the elevators?
Yes.
Did you ask crime scene technicians to photograph that area?
I did. Yes, sir.
And to photograph the elevator?
Yes, sir. The entrance, the entire blood trail from the parking lot into the lobby to the elevators, the interior of the elevator itself, and then up to the third floor where that blood trail terminated.
So going back to the portico, I want to ask you just about the position of 7 of the evidence markers. Publishing states 8. Thank you. So this would be a photograph that we've already discussed in the portico, and this is states 8-0 as in Oscar. And do you see the entrance leading out to McKinley here where my finger is?
Yes, sir.
All right. This evidence marker 25, that was marking an item that was found in that section of the portico?
Yes, sir.
States 8M as in Mike. This is a photograph, I think you previously testified, the camera angle would be facing west, southwest.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
This area being the edge of the portico.
Yes, sir, the western edge of the portico.
So I want to note evidence marker 29 is in here, is that correct?
Yes, sir,
And evidence marker 30,
that's correct.
evidence marker 31,
Yes, sir.
and let's see what's in there. Possibly evidence marker 35.
Yes, sir.
Let me zoom in on it so we can see it. Does that appear to be 35?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And I don't know if it'll show in this 36.
38, yes, sir.
I'm sorry, 38. 36 over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 36 is right here. All right. So these evidence markers I've just named are all on the edge of the portico to the west or just to the west between the portico and the Lexus
Yes, sir.
that we talked about earlier that's parked in the handicap spot.
That's correct.
Okay. And evidence marker 31 is here too, correct?
Yes.
Okay. States 8B is in Bravo. This was the one sole evidence marker sitting south of the portico,
Yes, sir.
right here. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
evidence marker 23?
That's correct.
Okay. In reviewing the Home to Suites video and discussing this case with the other detectives, Detective Campbell, Detective Ramos, Detective Kirkpatrick, from that point, well, first of all, did you almost immediately recognize the silver Chevy Cruze and the black Impala, Ford Impala, as being involved vehicles?
Yes, sir.
And you were able to identify over the next several days the make, model, and approximate years of those vehicles?
Yeah, as a team, yes, sir.
As a team?
That's correct.
Okay. And at some point, did it come to your attention on June 26th, 3 days after you were there at the scene, that the black Impala was being picked up on license plate reader cameras over in Polk County,
Yes, sir.
in an area of Polk County?
That's correct.
Did you contact the Polk County Sheriff's Office?
I personally did not. Detective Kirkpatrick reached out to the Polk County Sheriff's Office Homicide Squad.
To their homicide squad?
Yes, sir.
And what was the purpose of that?
To coordinate with them on potentially locating that vehicle within their jurisdiction, specifically in Auburndale.
And by that point, to get to the Auburndale part of Polk County, had you all been able to identify a license plate, identify a registered owner, and identify an associated address within Polk County that may be related to the vehicle?
Yes, sir. Once we saw that the vehicle in question was hitting on LPRs, license plate readers, in that Auburndale area, we at that point obviously knew the license plate that we were looking for. We conducted research on that license plate, registered owner, past addresses associated with that registered owner, and that's how we received the address in Auburndale.
Now, that address, were you able to associate a person who lived at that address to the registered owner?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you determine that the registered owner of the Impala, the black Impala, was in fact Sean Gaithright's mother?
The registered owner of the Impala, yes, sir.
Okay, what is her name?
Danielle Lyle.
All right, and did you, through your research and investigation, determine that there was an address in Auburndale where that not only was associated to that vehicle as a past address for registration, but was associated to her mother?
Yes, sir.
And that would be Mr. Gaathright's grandmother.
That's correct.
And did you provide all of that information to the Polk County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit?
Yes, we did.
Now, that contact's made, do you and Detective Kirkpatrick almost immediately leave Tampa to travel somewhere?
Yes, we did.
Where did you, yeah, go ahead.
Once we made that notification and had confirmation that the Polk County Sheriff's Office was going to be able to assist and were actually en route themselves to the area that residence, myself and Detective Kirkpatrick hopped in the car together and drove from downtown Tampa Police Headquarters to the Auburndale area.
To the city of Auburndale.
Yes, sir.
That address, 475 Opal Avenue, does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
And as far as you knew, as you were en route, Polk County Sheriff's Office personnel were heading out there to see if the vehicle was there.
That's correct. Yes, sir.
Now, when you get to Polk County, or Auburndale in Polk County, do you and Detective Kirkpatrick sit down or go somewhere to have lunch?
Yes, we first went to the roughly the area of that residence. Obviously, at that point, we had received notification that the Polk County Sheriff's Office had located that vehicle and was conducting surveillance on that vehicle. So at that point, we kind of went towards that area just to kind of get a lay of the land where it was, and then while we were waiting for the surveillance to be completed on that vehicle, we went into downtown Auburndale to get lunch.
Okay. And while you were there having lunch, did you get notification from Polk County Sheriff's Office personnel that the vehicle had actually been stopped near that residence?
Yes,
Were you able to finish your lunch?
unfortunately not.
Okay. And did you and Detective Kirkpatrick then respond somewhere from that restaurant?
Yes, we responded directly to the residence at 475 Opal.
When you arrived there, was the car there?
The car was stopped in the roadway. Polk County Sheriff's Office had conducted a traffic stop on that vehicle, so the vehicle was parked in the roadway, a few houses down from Miss Allen's house, 475 Opal.
Still on Opal?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you and Detective Kirkpatrick then make contact with Miss Allen?
Yes, we do.
And at some point, does she allow you to come into her residence?
Yes, we while we were speaking with Miss Allen, we noticed on the outside of the residence there were two security surveillance cameras, one that appeared to be oriented towards the front door of the house, and the other that appeared to be oriented looking at the driveway itself of the house. We asked Miss Allen if those cameras were working, and then she eventually gave us permission to go inside to view the footage off that camera.
And was her system in some way wired into or connected to her television to allow viewing of footage on the television?
Yes, it was.
Is that where you viewed potential footage?
Yes, we did.
What date, approximate times were you looking at it?
We started looking on the day of the homicide itself. Based on the tag reader hits, we knew that the vehicle had gotten to that area. after the time of the homicide, several hours after the time of the homicide. So we based that as a basis of where we were going to start as far as looking for the video to see if the vehicle, or to see when the vehicle arrived, because we had already confirmed that it had in fact arrived.
Okay. And you were going back to the license plate reader pickups of, or hits on that vehicle heading eastbound into Polk County and then into that Auburndale area.
That's correct, yes, sir.
Did you, in fact, going to that date and time, did you locate relevant evidence to this
Yep.
case?
Yes, we did.
Okay, since it sounds like we're getting ready to get into that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have a quick emergency matter I have to take care of. It's a 5-minute conference call I need to participate in. So this will be our official afternoon break. I know we had a break before, and so we have another one, but it shouldn't be long, okay? See you back here about 10 minutes. Okay, very good. I'll be back in 10. And Detective, you know the drill. Since you've not yet been cross-examined, again, you can't talk to anybody about anything related to this case while we're on the break. Okay,
Yes.
thanks. Okay, very good. Everyone's present, so let's bring our jury back in. Do you have the file there under that? Sure, probably. Yep.
All right, we're done.
Okay, very good. All right, everyone have a seat, and you may continue, Mr. Harmon.
Detective, we were talking about your review of Miss Allen's home security system and video footage from June 23rd.
Yes, sir.
And I was asking you, just before the break, did you and Detective Kirkpatrick locate video evidence from that date that appeared to be relevant?
Yes, sir.
In the video footage could you see the black Impala?
Yes, sir.
Could you see Mr. Gathright?
Yes, sir.
Now, at some point while you're doing that or around that time, did Miss Allen receive a phone call?
Yes, sir.
And did she have a conversation with someone?
Yes, sir.
Did you later learn who that was?
The assumption based on the context from
Overruled, go ahead.
the assumption based on the context of everything was with her daughter, Sean Gathwright's mother, Emily Lyle.
And at some point she gets off the phone with her?
Yes, sir.
All right. And shortly thereafter, did she revoke her consent for you all to be in the house?
Yes, she did.
Did you honor that revocation?
Yes, we did.
And did you and Detective Kirkpatrick at a later time leave?
Pretty much immediately after.
Immediately?
Yes, sir.
So my question, had you already obtained the video evidence? Had you already downloaded that?
We had, yes, sir.
And collected it?
Yes, sir.
So as soon as she asked you to leave, you left?
That's correct.
Did you ever mislead her in any way as far as why you wanted to look at it or your request to look at her video system?
No, sir.
Now, in review of that video system, did you check the time and date stamp that may have been on it?
Yes, we did, sir.
And was there any type of an offset to real time?
Yes, sir.
And again, are you using the same time.gov source that you utilized for the home to suites and the Tesla video?
Yes, sir, we did.
And did you determine that the video was several seconds slower than real time?
Yes, sir, 8 seconds.
So pretty close to
Pretty
real
close,
time?
yes, sir.
Your Honor, we would move to publish States 47.
It's already been admitted?
Okay.
Has it already been admitted?
No,
No.
I don't believe so, Judge.
Are you moving to admit it?
I'm moving to admit it.
Okay, and other than previously made objections, which are being renewed, I'm assuming, any additional objections, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Sonardi?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Finkelstein, are you doing this witness? Okay, and Mr. Petrides? Okay, it'll be admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we're moving to publish. Just 47. Detective, what are we saying in the video?
The subject consistent with Sean Gathright coming from the Impala, which is parked in the driveway.
And what is the time on the video?
4:35 p.m. on 6/23 of 2024.
Is the black Impala visible?
Yes, it is.
And where is it?
It's parked in the driveway facing the roadway.
Detective, what are we seeing in this portion of the video?
This is the camera angle that is looking at the driveway with the Impala in question backing into the driveway.
Does it appear in this right now at this time that the garage door is closed?
Yes, it does.
So now, what's the condition of the garage door?
The garage door is now open approximately 2 hours after the vehicle's arrival.
So the video skipped forward to that portion of the video?
Yes, sir. It was, I believe, motion-activated clips. So the motion of the garage door opening and the subject consistent with Sean Gathright exiting the garage triggered that motion.
Detective, have you watched this video many times, several times?
Yes, sir.
Does it appear he's removing items from the trunk?
It does, yes, sir.
Would that involve apparent clothing?
Yes, sir.
Does it appear he's retrieved some type of a rag and is now doing something with it?
Yes, sir.
What does it appear he's doing?
Appears that he's wiping the interior door handles of the driver's door.
Before doing that, did he remove items from the trunk?
Yes, he
Did he
did.
remove items from the front seat area?
Yes, he did.
Did he remove items from the back seat area?
Yes, he did.
Detective, when he removes the items from the car, does he walk somewhere with them?
Yes, he's walking into the garage with those items.
Did your investigation reveal that at that time there was another motor vehicle that was inside the garage?
Yes, sir.
What kind of motor vehicle?
It was a Toyota SUV.
Does it appear he's, again, has this cloth and is doing something with it, or a rag?
Yes, sir. I believe it's a different rag, but yes, he's continuing to
Right.
wipe the vehicle.
First one was white, this one's grayish colored.
Yes, sir.
And does it appear he's concentrating on the grips, the door handle, the inside door latch?
Sustained as to leading, actually.
Where is he concentrating while he's wiping down?
It appears that he was concentrating on the door handle area of the interior door handles.
Detective, did it appear he may be communicating with someone at that time?
Yes, it appears that he's talking to someone inside the garage.
So now has the video jumped forward?
Yes, it has. Yes, sir.
Do you recognize this woman as being Miss Allen?
I do. Yes, sir.
And is this the vehicle you were speaking about?
Yes, sir. It is.
That was previously in the garage?
Yes, sir.
Is that a 4Runner model?
Yes, sir. I believe it is.
Now, it's not shown in there, but does he depart that residence in the 4Runner?
Eventually, yes, sir.
And the time on there, where was it approximately?
I believe 6:58 p.m.
So you leave Miss Allen's residence, or you at least walk outside, you have this video evidence. Is the Impala still there where it was up the street?
Yes, sir.
Polk County SO still there?
Yes, sir.
Sheriff's Office? What happens next? What do you do next?
We asked for Polk County Sheriff's Office assistance in towing the vehicle from the scene as evidence. It was then towed to their facilities pending the application of a co-affiant search warrant in Polk County for the search of that vehicle.
Did you work on that search warrant?
Yes, sir.
And did you work alongside Polk County Sheriff's Office homicide detectives?
Yes, sir.
And was there assistance necessary for some reason dealing with jurisdiction?
Yes, due to the fact that the vehicle was essentially seized within Polk County, they obviously would have jurisdiction over that. That search warrant would need to be approved through the judicial circuit in Polk County, both by the reviewed by a state attorney in that jurisdiction, as well as approved or reviewed, and eventually it was approved by a judge of that judicial circuit.
Okay, so over in Polk County.
Yes, sir.
So the warrant was actually sent to an assistant state attorney's office there for their review,
To my knowledge, yes, sir.
and then sent to the judge for signature and approval.
That's correct.
After that process was completed, where did you and Detective Kirkpatrick go from there?
Once all that was completed, we started driving to the Polk County Sheriff's Office facilities in order to observe them while they executed the search warrant on the vehicle.
Okay. Did you make it there?
We made it there, but we're very quickly called away from there, though.
Okay. So let me talk to you about that. Were you contacted by other detectives from the Tampa Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Either Detective Ramos or Detective Campbell or both?
I believe Detective Ramos.
And was he at that time out of the state of Florida or heading out of the state of Florida?
I believe he was actively in the state of Georgia, specifically, I believe, in Gwinnett County.
In reference to this case?
Yes, sir.
Did he alert you of an event or something that had occurred in Jacksonville?
Yes, he did.
And did he request that you and Detective Kirkpatrick travel there?
Yes.
All right. So did you leave directly from Auburndale or from Polk County Sheriff's Office to go to Jacksonville, or did you go back to Tampa first, or how was that handled?
No, we basically reached out to the Polk County Sheriff's Office homicide personnel that were assisting us, advised them of what was going on, requested that they complete the execution of the search warrant on the vehicle at their facility without us and just update us. And myself and Detective Kirkpatrick drove straight from Polk County to Jacksonville.
Were you driving there to potentially make contact with Sean Gathright?
Yes, sir.
Had you been notified that he had been stopped in the Forerunner?
Yes.
So when you traveled there, what time was it when you left Auburndale or Polk County?
I don't recall the exact time. It was early evening hours.
And when did you arrive in Jacksonville?
A few hours later, I believe sometime around 7 o'clock p.m.
And where was the first place you went in Jacksonville?
We went to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office
Okay.
itself in downtown Jacksonville.
Did you meet with any personnel from the sheriff's office?
Yes, sir.
And were those gang detectives?
Yes, they were.
After meeting with them, did you at some point go to try to make contact with Mr. Gathright's mother?
Yes, we did.
Did you make contact with her?
Yes, we made contact at her residence.
And did you speak with her?
Yes, we did.
And where did that occur at the residence?
It occurred on the basically right outside the front doorway in the entryway of the house, on the exterior of the house.
And did that involve both you and Detective Kirkpatrick speaking to her?
Yes, as well as there was one of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office deputies was also present for that interview as well.
And was that due to the fact you were in their jurisdiction?
Yes.
All right. How long did that interview last?
Approximately 40 minutes, I believe.
At some point, did you leave there and go somewhere else?
Yes, we went back to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office in downtown Jacksonville.
Okay. And did you at some point make contact with Mr. Gathright?
Yes, twice actually, but yes.
And he was there at the sheriff's office?
Yes, he was.
And at some point, did his mother respond there?
Yes, after we left the Gathright residence, Miss Lyle met with us at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office in their office with us and Mr. Gathright.
Approximately how much time did you spend with Mr. Gathright? How long were you in his presence?
Totaled between the two interactions that we had, probably an hour or so.
And if you saw him again, would you be able to recognize him?
Yes, sir.
Do you see him here in the courtroom?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you point to him, describe an article of clothing?
Gentleman sitting at the table with the sweater vest and shirt and tie.
Okay. What color's the tie?
Orange, maybe? Brown? Sorry, I can't see that far from here.
It's all right. Your Honor, may the record reflect that the witnesses identified the defendant Sean Gathright.
The record shall so reflect.
Publishing states 36B.
Anna, what do I hit next? Do I hit left? Okay. Thank you.
36B. Do you recognize that individual?
Yes, sir.
Who is that?
That's Sean Gathright.
And is that the way he appeared in the video evidence that you collected over in Auburndale from Miss Allen's house?
Yes, it is.
Is that the way, as far as his hairstyle, the way he appears today?
No.
Whichever states 98B is in Bravo, and 96A is in Alpha.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Sonardi?
Objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Wise?
No objection,
I mean, Ms. Finkelstein? And Mr. Petridis?
Sorry, Mr. Numbers.
98B and 36 A and B.
Okay. Admitted?
Publishing 98B. Were you alerted some later time, several weeks later, that Mr. Gathright had been arrested on a warrant off of this case?
Yes, sir.
And is that the way he appeared when you dealt with him on the 26th of June, when you sat or spent time with him at the sheriff's office?
No.
How was his appearance different?
His hairstyle, he still had the longer hair.
States 36A. Do you recognize that as Mr. Gathright?
I do, yes, sir.
And is his hair, is it different, is it shorter?
Yes, his hair is shorter than when we dealt with him.
Can I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes. Put it on camera, Connie. It's showing up when it's black.
Judge, the computer is frozen.
Okay. Do we need the help desk?
See, Judge.
Deputy Martinez, I'm gonna write a letter of recommendation to Sheriff Cronister about your technological capabilities and how indispensable you are in this case and almost every other trial I've ever done.
to keep it running for you.
I know. Okay, so you guys don't just have to sit and stare at Deputy Martinez attempting to work his magic. Step in the jury room momentarily, and I'm sure we'll have this up and running soon.
All right. Your Honor, can I approach with Mr. Harmon on a personal housekeeping matter?
So, Deputy Capola, let the jurors know that we're gonna work a little later tonight, and so if anybody needs to make a phone call or use the restroom or whatever, now's the time to do it, okay? As long as it. All right. Do we have everybody? Nope. Okay. All right, everyone have a seat. Welcome back. And I do appreciate you guys are working so hard, and I am going to ask a little bit more of you today than I have in previous days. But the good news is we're making really good progress, and you will get this case next week. Okay? We're right on track. All right? With that, you may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Detective, I'm going to show you State's Publishing Exhibit 103. Do you recognize the individual in the front seat of that car?
Yes, sir, Sean Gathright.
And that's the way he appeared the day that you talked to him?
Yes, it is, sir.
If that was him in that car on that same day, would that be consistent with his appearance when you saw him?
Yes, it was.
State's 104. Do you recognize the person in the red shirt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is it?
Sean Gathright.
And is that the way he appeared on the day that you made contact with him?
Yes, sir.
June 26th of
That's-
2024?
That's correct.
I'll tender the witness for cross.
Okay? Mr. Gonzalez?
No questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Sonardi?
No questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Finkelstein?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I'm not going to touch the computer to show the video again for obvious reasons, so hopefully, since you've watched it a few times, you'll recall what we just saw.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions about that video. That was Mr. Gathwright's grandmother's house, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it appears she was home during that time frame?
The time frame of the video?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And you stated that, I guess, and I didn't catch the exact times, but the first short clip that we saw, and then there was a second clip, and there was a 2-hour difference, right?
Approximately, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fair to assume that if Mr. Gathright would have left, or that vehicle would have left, that would have activated that camera and we would have seen that?
Yes, unless something else happened in the meantime with the actual video files themselves, yes, it'd be fair to assume that it would have captured that motion.
Okay, so the 2 hours roughly, and then he comes back out and that's when the video pops back on?
Yes, ma'am.
We see on the video, kind of goes back and forth from the Impala to what we assume is the 4Runner that's in the garage.
Yes.
And he's taking bags from the trunk and maybe even the back seat.
Yes, I believe the trunk, back seat, and then some items from the front seat area as well.
Okay. And in your observations, would you agree they appear to be smaller bags, backpack type style?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And I know you can't say for sure, but what it appears, doesn't appear that he's having trouble lifting anything out, that they're heavy.
No,
They're kind of just going from one, flopping them from one trunk to the other car.
presumably, yes, ma'am.
And there's several points, more towards the end, but there's one point towards the beginning where it looks like he's talking to someone, again, probably his grandmother, who we later see.
That's the assumption, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And we would assume she's in the garage because he's turning and talking to her. We just can't see that view in the camera, right?
That's correct.
On that video, is it a technical issue, edited, or is that not capable of capturing sound? Do you have any idea?
When we viewed the files on Miss Allen's TV, there was no sound associated with those files. So
Okay.
I would assume that it just does not capture sound.
Okay, so when she allowed you to come in to watch on her TV, there wasn't ever.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
On the top kind of the screen where we would be looking into the garage, it appeared to be some trash cans in the front of the garage. Did you see those?
Yes, I believe so.
And there might have been one or two times where it appears that Mr. Gathright goes to the front of the vehicle, front meaning driver's side, and maybe throws some things away.
Possibly, yes.
There was some discussion on direct about him grabbing two different rags and wiping down some areas of the car. Would you agree with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to ask you a few questions about that. The state asked you if it appeared that he was concentrating, or they had you testify as to whether he was concentrating on the door handles. And you agreed it appeared that he was, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you agree he didn't spend much time doing that? It was kind of just a cursory wipe down of the door?
Yeah, I get, based on the timestamps, probably a couple minutes total.
And when you say the door handle, so there's times where he's at, the only door we can actually really see what he's doing would be the front driver door, right?
That's the only one that we have a direct view of, yes, ma'am.
And he wipes down what appears to be the door handle area, right, on the interior?
Yes, ma'am.
But it also appears that he wipes down kind of, and I'm not a car person, so forgive my terminology, maybe like the ledge up by the window, the top part of the car.
Concentrating on that general area of the door, yes, ma'am.
And at some point he even bends down a little bit and does kind of the lower portion of the panel. Did you see that?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I know it was the interior door panel of the open driver's door.
And in that car, and most cars, I guess, sedan type cars, where there's a door handle, there's, again, forgive the terminology, maybe kind of like a cup section where, kind of a handle, but not the lever part of the handle. Does that make sense?
Yes, in this particular car though, I never actually myself looked in the car, so I can't say what was there. But yes, most cars, sedans, SUVs even would have some type of a map pocket or something on the door panel.
Or change in there, or
Right.
use it kind of to pull the car. And at one point it appears that he's maybe kind of like scooping out into that area. Did you see that?
Again, I don't recall the exact without seeing the video, but again, he was concentrating on the interior door panel of the door, several different areas.
So, and then he goes to the passenger front door, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And we can't really see what he does, but he's over there, has the rag with him, whatever he's doing over there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
At no point in the video do we see him do any wiping or cleaning of the back driver's side door, right?
No.
And we don't even see him open the passenger back door.
That's correct.
So he presumably doesn't wipe that down, or we would have seen him open that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And at no point do we see him wipe down exterior handles
No.
on any of the four doors,
No, ma'am.
or of the trunk that we saw him going in and out of.
That's correct.
And in fact, after he does all this wiping down, he shuts the door, I think talks to Grandma, and there's a point where he actually gets back in the car. So he uses the door handle of the driver door, gets back in the car, shuts it, and is in there for a few minutes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Doesn't wipe it down after that, right?
No.
And don't know if you've ever smoked, but if somebody were to smoke in a car, would you agree that that's kind of like an area where ashes and things would fall on that area of an interior door of a car?
I suppose so.
Okay. And if grandma was gonna drive the car, fair to assume he's wanting to clean it out since she's standing there watching him?
I really don't know what his intentions were, ma'am.
Okay. Did grandma ever tell you that he was cleaning it out for her?
Sustain.
And are you familiar with, I know you went to Jacksonville, and you may not know all the details, but when Mr. Gathright was stopped in Jacksonville and there were some bags and items, the bags that we see in this video aren't the same bags that were removed from the 4Runner in Jacksonville. Would you agree with that?
I have no idea.
You don't know? Okay.
No, ma'am.
I don't have any other questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Petrides?
No question.
Okay, redirect?
Oh, no, Your Honor.
Okay, may this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, free to go.